Hello. So now I'm going to show you how we can add our video and audio into our e-learning platform or into our e-learning course. So I'm going to use our course demo for NMCN training. So in this guide, I will assume you are already familiar with h5p interactive content, because at this level I believe Aliyu has taken you through on the introduction to h5p. So I'm going to choose okay, demo for NMCN training. Okay, demo. Okay, I can even I need to open demo for NMCN training. So I'm searching for a word demo. Okay, look at demo for NMCN training. So this is my course demo for NMCN training, anatomy and physiology, first year, first semester. So now I have a section where I already renamed to cardiovascular system. So let me quickly see how I can add activity resources to the section. But before doing that, remember, for you to add or modify the content of the course, you must first of all turn your editing on. You have to scroll down or up depending on where you are. You have to go under course administration, then you click on turn editing on. You click on turn editing on, then you can be able to see edit and add activity and resources to every section. So I need to scroll down. So I want to add my interactive content under cardiovascular system. I have already renamed it to cardiovascular system, but let me show you once again how you can rename. You rename, and I want to add some learning objective for this cardiovascular system unit. So I will click on edit, then click on edit topic. Once you click on edit topic, it's of course up to you if you wish to change. For me, I want to maintain my unit 2 cardiovascular system. Then I want to add some learning objective. I already have my lecture note ready in Microsoft Word. So all I need to do is to copy the learning objectives. Right click, then I will click on copy. Then I will paste my learning objective. Okay, I can highlight. Remember, if you want to view more buttons, you can click on this. Then you can click on font size. I want to maintain medium. By the end of this unit, the student will be able to. So now let me give them a bulletin. Okay, I want to give them order list like 1 2 3. Okay, so I have 8 learning objectives. So I will click on this, then I will click save changes. Okay, so now look at my cardiovascular system. I have my learning objectives ready. So what I'm going to do is to add the h5p interactive content. Remember, every block or every section has add activity or resources. So I'm going to add mine here. I will click on add activity or resources. Remember, before you see this, you must have to turn your editing on. If it's up, you cannot see that. So mine is on. That's why I was able to see this. I'm able to see that. Click on add activity or resources. So this is can you see the list of activities? Activities are, can you see introduction? Select an activity or resources to view its help. So if you click on assignment, for instance, you can see some help, some introduction, some background information about assignment, choice, set, feedback, and forum. There are many. While if you look at the resources, is a book. Book is a resources that you can add to your e-learning course. You can add a file to your e-learning course. Usually those are some document or information that a student may end up downloading, like a book, a file, a folder, a level, a page, or you can put a URL for student for further reading. For me, I want to add an activity because interactive content is an activity, is something which a student will engage in. So therefore, it's an activity. Please, if you cannot find any activity that you wish to add or a resources that you wish to add, for instance, I want to add interactive content, but I cannot see h5p interactive content, I have to contact my system administrator. It's either the plugin is installed but it's not enabled by the administrator, or I don't have the plugin installed on my e-learning platform, on my e-learning server. Therefore, it's only your administrator that can be able to answer this question. So if you cannot see activity or resources that you wish to add, you have to contact your administrator, please. So for me, I already have my h5p interactive content. I will click on it. So can you see h5p module, some explanation about the h5p, then I will click on add. I believe at this level you are already familiar with how to add a h5p. Therefore, I'm going to build on course presentation, where I'm going to show you how you can add audio and video to your course presentation. So I have to scroll down. This is description. If you want to put description for your interactive content, I mean for your interactive activity, you can put, maybe I want to say this section describe cardiovascular system in details. So if you want to display description at the course page, at the page, if you want to see the description, you can tick the box to display description at the course page. I'm going to show you how this appear later. So I'm going to scroll down. Can you see here? I'm going to choose the interactive content type that I wish to add. There are many interactive. We have a branching scenario, interactive video, course presentation, accordion, and so on. There are many. Because there are many, that's why you have the search box. If you want to add audio, of course, can you see audio upload and audio recording? You can do that. Otherwise, you can search. Let me say I'm looking for a course presentation. Can you see by putting course, I already have course presentation. Then I will click on detail. Then I will click on use. 2 steps to get there. Once you click on use, then you have to wait. It's loading, so you have to be patient a bit. Okay, so this is my course presentation. So I believe at this level you are familiar with adding a text, but I am still going to take you through because I need to embed my text with audio. So for instance, now I need to add some audio, some text before embedding with audio. So let me go back to my lecture note. Let me go to Control G. I want to go to page 9. Okay, page 9. Okay, so internal structure, layers of the heart. So I want to put something on layers of the heart. So I can copy this, Control C, then I can click on text. Can you see? So I can paste my text here if I wish to. Then I can format. I can increase the size. So I'm not going to take much time here because I believe you know how to do that. So I can now put it at the center to make it more bigger again. Okay, 137 is okay. So if you are done, you can check some other formatting as well, like color and so on. So I'm done. Then I can, of course, if I want to edit, I can still click on the pen icon. Then I can still highlight. Let me increase the size. Let me make it 162. Done. So can you see layers of the heart? So this is my slide 1. So let me add another slide. Can you see here I have added a new slide? I am on slide 1 of 1, so I will go to 2 of 2. So I have added a new slide, which is a blank slide. Now I can click on add text again. So I'm going to copy another portion, epicardium, then I will copy that. I can paste in there. Of course, if I want to increase the font size, I want to make it 100%, no, it's small, then I can make it 125. Go up. Okay, I can click on this to expand to so as to make sure my text fit. Okay, I can add another slide to make it 2. Text again, same process. $125, still expand. Okay, so now this is my first slide, my second slide, my other slide. Okay, so now let me show you how you can embed your text with audio, since I already have my recording formatted using a format factory software. So now let me go back. It's of course up to you. If you want to explain this portion, you need to have a recording saved in your computer. So let me choose let me take a recording. Can you see here, up here you have audio. I need to locate my file. Can you see on title audio? I can still leave it because it's still maintained on title, because I don't want to create any title, because the title doesn't show on the platform. Is something that has to do with the coding. So I'm going to click on add to add the file. I need to browse, upload a file, the audio file. So I can now go to my desktop. That's where I saved my audio. Okay, I know I call my audio introduction. There are 2 audio. Can you see this one is my mp3 audio, while this is the original one, but this is the converted one, the mp3 one. So I will click on that, then I will click on open. So it's loading. Can you see this is my mp3? Then I will click on done. Can you see I already have audio? I can increase this. I can go to next slide. Let's assume I have another audio that explains epicardium. I will click on this. I will choose the file. Let's assume I'm choosing a different file. Of course, I only have one file, so I'm using that throughout. So introduction, so I'm using that as well. Then I will click on open. So it's loading. Can you see 100%? Of course, you can scroll down to check some other features like autoplay. If you want to enable autoplay, you can enable autoplay. Otherwise, you either have to click on the speaker icon to start playing. So I can click on done. You have to expand the speaker to make it a bit clearer, but make sure it doesn't block any part of your text. So let me move to the last one. You can do the same. You can add the audio if you have audio that explain myocardium, which you can do that as a teacher. So let me go back to my. So let me edit this. You can click on it to edit. So let me make the first one to be autoplay. You can click on this. So I can scroll down. I can enable autoplay. Okay, only the first one. So let's see the difference between the one that has autoplay and the one that doesn't have. So now I have added audio. So let me save. Of course, I have to give it a name. I haven't given it any title yet. So let me call it how to add video and how to add video and audio to a course. So now I have added audio. Well, let me start with audio because the first one. So I'll add audio and video to a course, or I can even call it how to add audio and interactive video to a course. So I am done with adding audio. I can scroll down, I can click on save and display. When you save and display, it will save and display the interactive content, while save and return will save and return you to the course. So I prepare to use save and return so that we can be able to see how we can see the description, because we have enabled description at the course page. So let me save and return to a course. Can you see this section describe cardiovascular system in detail, because we have enabled display description at the course page. This is the course page, so that you know what you expect by clicking on this. So the next thing that I'm going to do is to click on it to display. Okay, then
hello my student, good morning to another lesson. In this lesson we are going to discuss cardiovascular system.
Let me pause it, go to the next slide. Okay,
hello my student,
still the same audio, just to show you how you can add the audio. This one I haven't added the audio, but it's still the same process. So now having done with adding audio or embedding your text with audio, so we can now proceed to see how we can add a video, or how we can add an interactive video. Still, you don't have to go back from here. All you need to do is to scroll down. We have administration. You have the h5p administration. So under the h5p administration, because you are already on the h5p content, therefore you have to click on edit setting. So I'm now back. Of course, if you don't want to display description at the course page, you can take it out. You can still keep the description, but you don't want to show on the course page. You can take it out. If you want to maintain, you will still leave it the way it is. So now I'm going to add a video to my course presentation. So I have to click on add a new slide. Click on add a new slide. Can you see after text I have so many options? I have link, I have image, I have video, I have go to slide, I have audio, which you have done already. Then can you see fill in the blank and so on. There are many. You can even view more, like interactive video and so on. So I'm going to show you how you can add a video. So let's see how you can add an ordinary video to your course presentation. Then later I will show you how you can add an interactive video, so that we can be able to see the difference between an ordinary video and video that is interactive. So let's proceed. To add a video, since I have added a new slide, so I'm going to click on add or a video button, just like the way I add a text and the way I added an audio. So I'm going to click on this. So I'm going to, of course, choose the source of my video. I will click on add, then I will click on this. I know I already have my video on the desktop. What the name of my video? I got two videos. One video is about cardiovascular system from the YouTube. The other video is my recorded video, which is introduction clip, I think. So let me get the introduction clip first. Okay, can you see this is the original one, which is slightly higher in size compared to the MP4, the converted version. So can you see my converted one clip, the one that comes with 000? So I'm going to choose this, then I'll click on open. So it's loading. Good, yeah, the network is relatively okay, 100% okay. Then you can explore some settings like virtual settings. If you can add some poster image, like the image that will show a playback, to either you want to enable an autoplay. So let's make it autoplay and see how it works. If you want to loop the video so that it automatically starts the video again when it ends, that's what we mean by the loop, so that it will keep playing. At it ends, it begin again. So accessibility and so on, you can explore to look at other settings. So once you are done, you can either scroll up or scroll down and click on and click on OK. So I'm done. I have added the video now. Then I will say done. So can you see my video? It's of course up to you. You can still expand the video if you wish to. So I am increasing the video. Expand. All you need to do is to hold your mouse. So I'm done with that. Then you have to scroll down. Then if you are done, you can say save and display, or save and return to course page. So before doing that, let me say save and display so that we can see the video and how it plays. So let's go to next slide again, then let's go to the video.
Hello my student, welcome to another lesson where we are going to explain cardiovascular system.
So can you see the video? This is how you can add a video to your course presentation. So as a teacher, you can record your video explaining a particular subject matter and upload to your e-learning class. Other way is to record your video in demonstration room and upload to your course. So now let me quickly show you how you can now embed or add an interactive video to your course. This is an ordinary video because as you can see, it doesn't have any interaction. It's just a video.
Hello my student, welcome to another lesson where we are going to explain cardiovascular system.
So can you see the video doesn't stop on the platform? The video doesn't stop on the platform. I guess because the network is relatively okay. So I need to scroll down. I can still go back and edit setting because I want to add something. I want to modify. To make modification, you have to click on edit setting under the h5p. So look at my last slide is slide 4 of 4. Then I need to add a new slide. By adding a new slide, so now I can add an interactive video to my course. Can you see this is a video? So many options. Now you see click this to view more buttons or more elements. You click on that. Can you see we have a video called interactive video? Can you see the video icon? You click on interactive video. So I have now clicked on interactive video. If you look at the layout of interactive video, differs from that of ordinary video, because the ordinary video has only one block or one segment, while this one has about 3 segments, 3 steps. I mean step 1, step 2, and step 3. So now let's the first thing that we need to do is to get the video. You have to click on that, get the video. So I'm going to use my CSB, the cardiovascular system video clip. Can you see this is the old one, while this one is the formatted clip? So I will click on the cardiovascular system clip, the formatted one, then I will click on open. So can you see I'm uploading? While it's waiting for the upload to complete, you can scroll down to view some other settings. Okay, 100% is done now. So the next thing that you need to do now, you have 2 options. Either you can click on done to get the video without any interaction, or you can go ahead and add the interactivity to the video. So you have to click on the next step, add interactions. I'm waiting for my video to load. Can you see I have my videos? I have the video already, so I can now start playing the video. I have the video under add interaction because I have already uploaded the video. If nothing is here, then I will find nothing here. So now I have to click on play so that I can set a timer when does the interaction start and where it should start. So I can start playing. So let's listen. I need to grab something so that I can set the interaction.
Your heart is a pump. It's a muscular organ about the size of your fist and is located slightly left of center.
Okay, so I am posting my video now. It says your heart is a pump, which blah 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 and so on. So now let me set an interaction to ensure learning is taking place. So can you see under the interaction I can add text, I can add table and so on. Can you see I have so many options? Can you, this is a statement, this is a single choice question, multiple choice question, this is a true or false. Let me use true or false. Then this is why you are going to decide how do you want the question to display. It is in form of button that you have to click on button to get the question, or a poster that will appear at the background. So I prepare to use the poster. Then I need to scroll down under the question box. Then I have to tap. We can describe heart as a pump. We can describe heart as a pump. Is this statement true or false? Then you have to decide which one is the correct answer, true or false. I know based on the video or according to the video the statement is true, therefore I will click on true. Then I will say done. Okay, then I can expand this. I can keep it anywhere. Then I can continue playing my video.
In your chest. Your heart is divided into the right and left side. The division protects oxygen-rich blood from mixing with oxygen-poor blood.
So I'm pausing. I have gotten another hint now. Your heart is divided into two segments. So now let me set multiple choice. I still prepare to use poster. So under the question, I can say your heart into the following. Your heart is divided into the following segments. So one, look at available option 1. Since it's multiple choice, I prepare to have A, B, C, D. That is section 1, 2, 3, 4. But you can add as many as you wish because the e-learning platform is very flexible. Available options. So one, I consider 6 segments. Is the correct answer? No. Another one is 4 segments. Is the correct answer? No. I can add option because it's only 2 options there available, but I can add as many as I wish. Then 2 segments. This is the correct answer. So let me add the last one. I can make it 9 segments. 9 segments. Okay, so I'm done. Of course, you can scroll down up to review. Your heart is divided into the following segments. One says 6, the other one says 4, other one says 2. Every block has the text section, the correct answer section, as well as tips and feedback. If you want to add some feedback and tips, you can click you can add to every block as you wish, but for me I prepare to add tips and feedback. In fact, I don't want to add tip, but I can add feedback because there are 2 things there, tips and feedback. I want to add feedback on the correct answer. Can you see tips? I don't want to add tips. Method display if the answer is selected. Yes, I can say yes. Yes, you are right. Heart is divided into 2 segments. Okay, this is the correct answer. This is the feedback that you will receive when this answer is selected. If you want, you can add any method if the answer is not selected, but for me I prepare to add when the answer is selected. So you can scroll up or down, you can click on done. Okay, it doesn't matter, you can, if you put it on top of one another, but the timing has differ, so it's not going to affect the structure or the content, the layout. So let me press it.
Together, your heart and blood vessels comprise your cardiovascular system, which circulates blood and oxygen around your body. In fact, your heart pumps about 5 quarts of blood every minute, and it beats about 100,000 times in one day.
So I can pause my video here to set another true or false. 5 quart of blood. Okay, let me, I don't know, let me ensure that I have gotten the statement. Okay, 5 quart of blood. Of blood every minute and 100,000 beats per day. Okay, so I have gotten the question now. So I can set up an interactivity at this point. Can you see I got one, I have another one, so I'm setting the last one. So let me decide which one I'm gonna use. Single choice. Okay, poster for single choice. Which of the following statement is true about heart? So I'm gonna have statements. So which of the following is true about heart? So the first one, under this one, alternative, or can you see the first one? You have to ensure that you have put the correct answer in the first block. So pipe, okay, this is the correct one. So the next one, I can now make it let's say 16. Okay, let me say 1 million. I can add another answer, another block. I want to have 4 options there. I want to have 15. Add one more. 8. 500,000. So I can scroll up to cross check which of the following statement is true about the heart. If you are using a single choice question, you have to ensure the first one is the correct answer. You have put the correct answer in the first block, in the first alternative. Look at the set of alternatives that you have. The first alternative is the correct answer. Okay, when you are setting up the question. So I know this is the correct answer. So once I'm done, I can scroll down. You can explore the other options and see. So I'm done. So you can continue to add as many interactive as you wish until the video ends. But for me, I'm okay with that. Then I can scroll down. I can say save and display. For me, I can say save and display. Okay. So let me move.
Hello.
This is
my student. Welcome back.
So look at the interaction. This is my interactive video. I can now play my interactive video.
Your heart is a pump. It's a muscular organ about the size.
Sorry, the network is misbehaving. So let me take it back. Play again. trying to, sorry, it has frozen. Sorry, it has frozen. So let me go back. To my demo code so I can play it once again. Sorry, you can see the network is misbehaving, so I'm trying to go back so that I can play it once again. Okay, so I can scroll down. How to add an audio? Okay, I can click on the, of course, can you see the video, then the interactive video. Of course, you can always click on this to have a full screen if you wish to. So let me view the full screen. Of course, I have to adjust my video to ensure that it fits the screen. So you can play.
Your heart is a pump. It's a muscular organ about the size of your fist and is located slightly left of center in your...
Can you see? This is my interactivity. We can describe the heart as a pump. So let me see through, check. Good, so I can now proceed.
Chest. Your heart is divided into the right and left side. The division protects oxygen-rich blood from mixing with oxygen-poor blood.
Your heart is divided into the following segments. Okay, section or sides. So 4, I know 2 is the correct answer. Then I can choose that. Okay.
Together, your heart and blood vessels comprise your cardiovascular system, which circulates blood and oxygen around your body. In fact, your heart pumps about 5 quarts of blood every minute, and it beats about 100,000 times in one day.
So this is my single choice. Which one is the correct one? 16 feet. Can you see? When I was setting, look at my first. This one was the first answer, but the system has now shuffled. It's now the third one, second to the last. So I know this is my correct answer. Good. So I can now proceed.
That's about 35 million times in a year. Oxygen poor blood, blue blood.
So let me go back. I need to adjust this video to ensure that either it's in the center or it has fit the screen. So I can take away the full screen, then I can scroll down. I can go to edit settings. I can scroll down. If you look at this video, it's like this, while the other one, can you see, is at the center. Then I can expand. Save and display. So let's see how it looks like. Can you see? So we're good to go now.
Your heart is a pump. It's a muscular organ about the size of your fist and is located slightly left of center in your chest. Your heart is divided into the right and left side. The division protects oxygen-rich blood from mixing with oxygen-poor blood.
Okay, so can you see 2 segments? I can click on checked. Continue.
Together, your heart and blood vessels comprise your cardiovascular system, which circulates blood and oxygen around your body. In fact, your heart pumps about 5 quarts of blood every minute, and it beats about 100,000 times in one day.
Okay, 5. Okay. So that is the correct statement. Okay. So click on continue.
It's about 35 million times in a year. Oxygen poor.
So basically, this is how you can add audio. How you can add, in fact, how you can add a text. Then you can embed your text with audio. This audio can be your recorded audio explaining this epicardium, and so on. So that means the presentation guide you how you can embed your text with audio, how you can add video as well
hello, my
as interactive video.